You hear that, Valley Club? It sounds like another mech is arriving in Mech Arena. And in this video, we are counting down the best mechs for you to build in Mech Arena as a beginner player. That is right. The best beginner mechs for you to build, not waste any resources on, is what we're talking about in this video. And if you stick around to the end, we get a special bonus that can give you some great in-game resources. So if you're ready for all of that, then you know what to do. Find that like button and let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Hello, Valley Maniacs. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I'm ValleyFlyin. Hope you're having a great day. In this video, we are talking all about the best mechs that you should be building in Mech Arena as a new or beginner player. Yes, this is so you're not wasting your resources. They're very limited resources in Mech Arena, so you don't want to be throwing them onto a mech that you're using in the very beginning of the game, and then you're not going to use later on. You don't want to be wasteful like that. So we're talking about the best mechs that you should be building as a beginner player, so it's going to help you later on in the game. Now, shout out to the folks over at Mech Arena for sponsoring this video. And if you're not already familiar with Mech Arena, it is a free-to-play third-person shooter available on iOS, Android, and your PC. And if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button for more great content on gaming. Normally we're covering Marvel Strike Force, but once in a while we do cover a game that I also enjoy playing, such as Mech Arena. Now let's go into the game and talk about what we're looking for as good mechs. Now these are the mechs that I have unlocked. Now we don't have Slingshot unlocked, we don't have Ares unlocked, but all these other mechs we have unlocked. So I'm considering these for the early game because I haven't been playing for a very long time. So these are the mechs that are eligible for this countdown. So Lancer, Paragon, MD, Juggernaut, Puma, Killshot, and Panther are eligible for this list. And a couple things that I want to discuss with you before we get to this countdown. So first thing here is this rank. You have these 7 levels of ranking, and as you get to level 7, as you continue to rank up this mech, you'll gain another star. And as you gain more stars, you get more energy. And energy is basically how many weapons you can hold on your mech. So better weapons, they take more energy to hold. So if you want to hold some of the best weapons in the game, you want a lot of this energy. And this is a mech that doesn't have a lot of energy. It's more of a fast mech. Energy is at 4 as a 1-star character and goes all the way up to 16 as a 7-star character. So goes up to HP is obviously the amount of health that this tune has. The speed is very, very important in this game because the ability to maneuver the battlefield is going to be very, very important in your ability to win and lose. Cooldowns is how long it takes for the ability to cool down, and we're going to discuss these abilities in just a little bit. Jump distance is how far it can jump, and the power, well, that just goes up as you level this tune up. Now, every mech has an ability. This mech Lancer has the ability of jump jets, which activate a powerful jump booster to reposition or avoid enemy fire. Every single mech has this in their arsenal, and we're taking that into account as well. So with that said, let's jump right into this countdown. Coming in at number 7 on our countdown is Puma. A Puma is a solid attacker with a shield wall as an ability, which is a static shield that blocks enemy projectiles. And Puma's not that bad, but the reason it lands on number 7 on this list is it's like another mech that's later on this list in Panther, but just not as good because Panther's HP and shield are just better. So Puma's more of a temporary tune that you'll use in the early game, but once you have access to Panther, you're probably not going to be using Puma very much. MD is a great support tune and lands at number 6 on this list, and with some coordination can be a valuable asset to any squad. MD provides healing to the entire team with its ability Repair Field, and this can make a cluster of mechs almost unkillable. The maximum energy capacity is only 16, which means you're going to need to rely on other mechs to deal damage, and the Repair Field ability doesn't work while MD is under attack, and this means MD is extremely vulnerable if left unsupported. Lancer is the second mech you're going to get in Mech Arena, but is number 5 on our list. A Lancer has some really good speed and decent HP, but the real benefit to Lancer comes from a jump jet ability, allowing you to get to high spots where your opponent can't hit you, and this can be a nightmare for your enemies. One of the downsides to Lancer, though, comes when there aren't places to jump to in your map, and Lancer is also vulnerable on the ground. It really needs that height, and it only has an energy capacity of 16 when maxed out, so it's not going to be able to use some of the top weapons in the game. A Paragon is the first mech you'll unlock in Mech Arena and comes in 4th on our list today. This Paragon is a great generalist mech with good energy and decent health and decent speed, but the speed does get a boost with the boost ability, which allows Paragon to have a temporary speed boost. But Paragon is still a big target for the enemy, so it's best to try to avoid confrontation as much as possible and target air enemies from far away with long-range weapons. A Juggernaut is a 3rd mech you'll unlock and is also 3rd on our countdown today. A Juggernaut is a heavy mech tank and has the 2nd highest max HP of any mech in the game. It also has the ability Personal Shield, which allows it to absorb even more damage. Now, the insane toughness of Juggernaut comes at a price. It's a very slow mech, has very slow movement speed and poor mobility, which makes it hard to withdraw from a bad position. Killshot has the highest effective speed in the game and comes in at number 2 on our list today. It is a very flexible mech with a melee dash ability that launches it forward at high speed and does huge AoE damage to anything that it collides with. The ability also has a very low cooldown, so you could use that dash offensively or defensively, and its maxed out energy capacity is 24, which means it can use some of the stronger weapons out there. Killshot is one of the toughest mechs in the entire game and is a beast in the early game. And coming at number 1 is a mech that was easier to obtain at one point and is still obtainable through shops discounts, and if you can manage to get your hands on Panther, you will not be disappointed. Many consider it one of the best mechs in the entire game. That stasis barrier is a better version than mentioned with Puma, and it can win you battles if you deploy it correctly, because not only does it give you some shield, it also slows down enemy mechs, and you could have a bunch of success with many different playstyles when using Panther. So those are the best beginner mechs to use in Mech Arena right now, and in honor of Polarium's anniversary, their epic space-themed event Solar Survivor is kicked off. They're ready to reveal 3 new 5 vs 5 maps, a legendary Scorpius mech with its onboard javelin array, as well as a new chain gun and fragment gun weapons. And later, they'll be bringing a new missile weapon called the Disruptor and Chimera, a unique looking heavy duty pilot. So check out Mech Arena. It's completely free to play on Android, iOS, and PC right now. And you can use my personal link or scan my QR code to get bonuses worth $30. We're talking about 1 missile rack 6, 1 Prodigy crate, 1 skin to help kickstart your game, and if you're quick, you can add me to be friends so we can play some matches together. So don't wait around. Download Mech Arena today, and make sure you watch my beginner guide by clicking that button up here so you know all the basics on how to start off correctly and win right away in Mech Arena. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out. Have a great rest of your day, guys.